Hello everyone, my name is David Archer. I'm an anti-racist psychotherapist from Montreal, Canada. And it's very important for us to understand that this is actually stolen and unceded land. And the original name of this land was Tiohtià:ke. And I say this at a time where we're seeing in the news that there are hundreds of bodies of missing and murdered Indigenous children that have been unearthed at residential schools. I say this at a time where there's this global pandemic where many people are experiencing this collective trauma, where there's increased rates of stress, interpersonal violence, and the resurgence of trauma. And so, just to say that the trauma of the past is present, so we've got to do something about it. And that's why I'm honored to say that I'll be presenting at the EMDR virtual conference, and the name of my presentation will be Bound by Our Attachments, Race, Gender, and the Trauma of Violence. So this presentation is going to discuss white supremacy, patriarchy, and the intersection of violence. We're going to talk a little bit about the concept of attachment, how there's instances and things that happen early in our lives that impact our relationships with others and with ourselves. Then I'll be talking about gendered violence, talking about femicide and how COVID-19 and the confinement might have led to increased stresses and increased vulnerabilities for certain members of our society. And I'll also provide some case examples of situations where long after the violence has ended, that people would still experience the resurgence of trauma symptoms. This is all going to take place from an anti-racist psychotherapy lens that takes into account the AIP model and the EMDR therapy approach. So my presentation's taking place on November 13th, and that's going to be at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, so looking forward to seeing you all in attendance, and make sure to go on mgrconference.com and take advantage of that early bird rate. So let us do everything that we can to stop the violence that's against our sisters, against our mothers. Let us do what we can to reprocess this trauma that is inherent and embedded in our society, and to make the world a better place for the next generation. My name is David Archer, and thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and to spread compassion to yourselves and to those around you. Take care.